Hollywood is in what US? Which of these is a vegetable? Which of these composers wrote the most symphonies? The 1966 film Fantastic Voyages. What completes the proverb? Which of these numbers is a multi? Which of these countries has a border with Slovakia? Which Hollywood star is nicknamed? Microbreweries are most associated. In what activity are pitons and crampons used? Which of these is not the name of an English queen consort? What was Beethoven's first name? What type of medical professional is an? Where do tug masters perform their duty? Which of these is a cousin of car? How would you describe a lily-livered person? The highest rank in karate. John Bonham was the drummer with what band? What is the largest amphibian creature in the world? The western end of Long Island is part of what US? A loss adjuster works in what type of business? Which of these Hitchcock films was shot in black and white? What was the original name of the game? What is the Turkish equivalent of the English word? In the title of ABBA's hit. How can muggy weather also be? Which of these would be carried in a bandbox? CONCACAF is FIFA's governing. Which social media? The Charleston dance is usually performed to what? Spider silk is mainly made from what? Which of these areas has been producing? In golf, drivers and putters are. What? What's the name of the sinister motel in the film Psycho? Where do puffins make their nests? Jazz musician Count Basie had what first name? Jazz musician Count Basie had what first name? Speedway races usually take place on what track surface? Joburg is a nickname for which city? Associated with doctors, what is griffonage? TV crime drama The Shield was set in what US city? NASA's Nemo crews conduct activities in what environment? Chuck and tenderloin are cuts of which meat? A horse yet to win a race is called what? Jackson Pollock was a major figure in what art movement? Who is the alter ego of DC Comics Catwoman? Which continent is home to giraffes and zebras in the wild? In American slang, a coffee is known as a cup of what? What was the nickname of Mexican boxer Juan Lozano? What was the nickname of Mexican boxer? What man's name also means a small whirlpool? What type of venue is known as the big screen? Roughly how many Earth days make up 1 year on Jupiter? What is a fan truss? The euphonium belongs to what section of an orchestra? The euphonium belongs to what section of an orchestra? Who fell asleep for 20 years in the Catskill Mountains? Which cartoon duo is made up of a squirrel and a moose? Used to make perfumes, orris root comes from what flower? What is the British equivalent of a German Burgermeister? In the game of Snap, how many consecutive cards must match? In which year was the singer Justin Bieber born? Sephora is a fictional land created by which author? Which organ in the human body has over